Manor, kind of see I-5 in the distance there. Northbound, southbound traffic just fine. No accidents to report. Just looked at tripcheck.com. No big delays to tell you about happening right now on the local streets as well in Medford. I think we have downtown Grants Pass. Yeah, live picture from our Daily Courier webcam. A little bit sunnier out there. The sky's not as hazy over Josephine County as they are in Jackson right now. No accidents in downtown Grants Pass. And no other big delays to tell you about. So we have your travel alerts now later today.
We do. We have one on the east side as well as one in Medford. If you're in Klamath Falls, South 3rd Street near Main will be closed due to some work going on there, as well as Medford, Garfield Street near Kings Highway. That will be closed as well today.
7-Eleven Pump Patrol, that comes back in our next half hour, but the Fox 26 Morning News for now, we're just getting started.
And of course, coming up, we are getting a first-hand look at this season's So You Think You Can Dance contest. We'll hear from some of the strategies on how to win the competition. It's all coming up in our next half hour.
But first, a man comes up with a unique way to propose to his girlfriend. Shepard Smith will tell you just how the man says she flew into his life. Details coming up.
And Cameron will check back in, have a first look at that 7-day forecast. Here, before we leave you to break, a quick look at your Foxcast. 99 today in Medford. It's going to be a warm one. Stay with us.
Hi folks, John Skinner here, Skinner Autoplex. When you buy a car from me, I will guarantee the engine for life, and that's a long time. With 0 down the working man's plan, a lifetime engine warranty, I gotta ask you, why would you buy anywhere else? Come to Skinner Autoplex. Thanks, folks.
So, Jack, why'd you want to have me in your commercial?
You kidding, Brad? You're an all-American country music superstar, and this is my all-American Jack combo. A no-nonsense burger with 200% beef patties, melting cheese, lettuce and tomato, plus it comes with fries and a drink for just $4.99. What's more all-American than you?
Oh, I don't know. Bald eagles? Baseball? Monster trucks? Toddler pageants? Spray tans? Really? Dog sweaters?
It caused a stir at the 1939 Berlin Motor Show and began rolling off the assembly line 6 years later. After a decade, 1 million had been produced, and following over 78,000 upgrades over the years, with production topping 21 million. It was all new at the dawn of the millennium. Now, 74 years later, the all-new 2012 Beetle is still the people's car. The most recognizable vehicle in the world just got better. The 2012 Volkswagen Beetle. Get yours now, only $199 per month at Lithia Volkswagen of Medford.
If it's made in the USA, it is on sale now at Gates Home Furnishings. Every piece of American-made furniture in our huge inventory is on sale now like this. American-made Stanton sofas, list for $750, now just $399. Southern Motion full layout recliner, list $700, now only $499. Plus, take an extra discount for cash or up to 4 years interest-free financing at the Made in the USA Furniture Sale. Gates Home Furnishings in Grants Pass.
0 down the working man's plan allows you to buy a great car, and you don't need any cash to do it. Here's an example, a 2010 Dodge Caliber or 2011 Mazda 2, 0 down and only $199 a month. Come to Skinner Autoplex. Thanks, folks.
You'll take my life, but I'll take yours too. You fire your musket, but I'll run you through. So when you're waiting for the next attack, you better stand, there's no turning back.
Welcome back on this Wednesday, the 11th of July. A live picture from our Crater Lake webcam. A Southern Oregon gem. Thanks for joining us, everybody. This is the area's only source for local news right now. Cameron expecting a possible 100-degree mark in Medford today. We'll get to him in just a bit. But first, here's what's making news across America on this Wednesday.
Washington. The boy called for help on a cell phone after his dad had a massive seizure.
911, what is your emergency? My dad's sick. Your dad's sick?
The boy didn't know his full address, so the dispatcher used GPS coordinates to get emergency workers to the location.
Daddy, it's okay. I called the doctor.
Folks at the 911 Communication Center gave the boy a certificate of appreciation. California. Workers yesterday found a bag full of live grenades and other explosives under a bridge north of Anaheim. The Orange County Bomb Squad rushed to the scene. Officials shut down nearby roads as they safely set off the explosives in a special containment vessel. Indiana, more than 50 police officers biking across the state in the 10th annual Cops Cycling for Survivors event. The 13-day, 1,000-mile journey benefits family members and co-workers of officers killed in the line of duty. To date, the organization has raised nearly $300,000. Utah. A guy proposed to his girlfriend at a zip-line resort in Provo. He shot across the canyon first, then quickly changed into a tux and set up a sign and flowers on the platform. After his girlfriend came flying down, he popped the question. She said yes, and that's a Fox Watch. Across America.
Now that is a proposal.
Yeah. I'm glad she didn't lose her grip there.
I know, very scary, right? Wow. All right, 7:16. This is a live picture on this Wednesday, the 11th of July. Obviously, all week we've been talking about hot weather, fires, and look at the sky right now. Very, very hazy.
Very hazy outside. In fact, we have been seeing some of the air from Colusa County, and that's in Sacramento to the north. And that air has been transporting up here. But it is actually sunny out. It might be kind of a murky day. We've seen that the past couple of days despite the warmth. 58 in Klamath Falls right now, 59 degrees in Mount Shasta. So that starts off your Wednesday, at least with 50s and 60s. Could be a lot worse than that. It was a little bit warm for good sleeping last night, but if you have an AC or a fan, that always helps. A ridge builds in offshore today, and that results in the warmest temperatures perhaps we've seen all year. We're going to see exactly where we get. I've got a 100 forecasted. I think 90s will be very easy, upper 90s possible. Offshore, some clouds here, it appears, near the coast, and those will continue to kind of stay at bay later on today. I expect some of them to burn off. Inland, likely going to be mostly clear, but again, that murky sky. Offshore, you can see more cloud cover sitting to the north and west, but that's not going to impact us until about Friday. A close low drops down, finally bringing a slight break from those very hot temperatures, but it's still going to be very warm. So while we may not see 100s this weekend, it'll be in the 90s still. 50s for lows by the coast, highs 100 in Medford. And today, I really think it could be anywhere from about 98 to 100. So at the very top end would be 100 if it gets there. 63 for the low in Medford, east of the Cascades today, into the 90s. So check out these lows tonight. For the east side, when you stop seeing the 40s everywhere, you know it's going to be warm because east side temperatures do tend to drop off a lot at night compared with other places. Now, we do have plenty of 90s left even after today, so don't expect much of a break. The long-range forecast does point towards a cool down finally at some point early next week, but it's a while away. And for now, we do have a slight change impacting us perhaps by Friday as this close low finally drops down, and even the first disturbance tonight may bring about a slight change tomorrow, but I wouldn't expect much. Right now, you're just trying to hang in there, find some shade, and stay cool and hydrated. That does it for your weather.
Cameron, thank you. Turning to your neighborhood news this morning, as communities across the U.S. continue to see record-breaking temperatures, things are heating up in our area. With temperatures about to hit triple digits, I found out a few ways of how to keep yourself cool.
100 degrees means it's summer, means it's good.
It's a triple-digit temperature that most parts of southern Oregon have yet to see.
100 is uncomfortable. That's hot. That means we're going to be swimming in the afternoon.
We're out here to jog and just get fit and really early so it doesn't get hot.
Forecasters predict the Rogue Valley could reach 100 as early as Wednesday. And the warm weather is not just a theme locally, but also nationally. In fact, scorching temperatures in June helped the U.S. break its all-time record for the hottest first 6 months ever recorded in a calendar year.
And even if it doesn't reach 100 here in the Rogue Valley, it's still going to be very warm with temperatures in the mid to upper 90s for the rest of the work week. So here are some great tips on how you can stay cool.
Remember that water is your best friend. Drink lots of it. Also, stay in a cool location. The kids might get bored at home, so try the library, the mall, or even go to the movies. And remember, if you have to be outdoors, make sure you wear sunscreen and stay in the shade as often as possible. For Fox 26.
Pools sound nice this time of year.
Absolutely, yes. Stay in the water, drink the water. Water's your best friend.
Water, water, water. All right, 7:20 still ahead. Much more of your top stories.
And later, Kyle Singler is expected to officially sign with the NBA today. Our Kyle Averman is monitoring the blogs and seeing what people have to say about it. He'll have all of that in a live report. It's coming up next.
So I see Toby's been scratching his ears and licking his paws a lot.
And shaking his head, too.
Well, the answer may be as simple as a diet change. Many brands contain cheap fillers which can lead to these allergy symptoms.
How do I find pet foods that don't have fillers?
That's easy. Just visit Rogue Valley Pet. All the brands they carry are wheat, corn, and soy-free. Plus, their food is 100% guaranteed.
Okay, Toby, let's go to Rogue Valley Pet.
Try all-natural Canaday for wholesome goodness. Available at Rogue Valley Pet in Medford.
Hello, my name is Bob Crow, and I recently moved here from Texas to purchase Mercedes-Benz of Medford and to make Southern Oregon my home. I would like for you to consider a proposition. If you drive a Mercedes-Benz, bring it in and allow me and my team the opportunity to perform a complimentary Mobil 1 oil change, a complimentary 40-point inspection, and a complimentary hand car wash. And all I ask is the opportunity to shake your hand and to get to know you. Because I'm only going to do this for the month of July, please book your appointment as soon as possible. Take advantage of this before time runs out. My belief is that once we get to know each other and you experience the level of service provided by our team, you will never want to go anywhere else. We want to welcome you to the all-new Mercedes-Benz of Medford. Experience the difference.
This segment is brought to you by Black, Chapman, Weber, and Stevens.
Catch the Fox 26 comedy lineup Monday through Friday, beginning at 5 p.m. with Friends. Then 2.5 Minute 5:30. The Simpsons at 6 p.m. The Big Bang Theory at 6:30. Another 2.5 Minute 7 p.m. and another Big Bang Theory at 7:30. It all begins with Friends at 5 p.m. 5 nights a week on Fox 26.
Dance heats up as the top 20 battle for your vote.
The train just pulled up at the Sizzle station!
So you think you can dance? All new tonight at 8/7 Central on Fox.
It's 7:23, midweek already. If you're just waking up, good morning. Here's a quick look at your top local stories.
The House of Representatives is holding its vote today to repeal President Obama's health care law. CNN reporting that today's vote will be the House's 31st attempt to undermine the Affordable Care Act. Analysts say a repeal will most likely not make it through the Senate, but even if it does, President Obama has said he would vote to repeal it.
And as of today, Oregon homeowners are entitled to more options when it comes to their mortgages. Homeowners falling behind on their mortgage payments starting today will now have the right to meet with their loan servicer as well as a mediator. The new program allows Oregonians to explore other options to foreclosure. All right, another big story, possibly making it to 100 today, first time this year.
Yep, in the Medford area. Yeah. So it could happen. Cam, you're saying maybe at least upper 90s.
You guys summed it up perfectly right there. I think upper 90s, definitely. 100, that's probably the top end, but it catches your attention when you see it. Tonight, we'll see a disturbance move through. Nothing really to worry about other than some more cloud cover, maybe coming through to the coast, and the better chance for buildups in the afternoon on the east side. But this is really kind of what happens, the vintage weather right now that we see in July and August usually. So while it is above average temperature-wise, this is nothing unusual. Temperatures are down along the I-5 corridor, and they're warmer than average east of the Cascades. We are going to take a quick break, but I'll have more updates for you coming up.
Are you wondering whether bankruptcy is right for you? Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve first. We will protect your assets.